Hello guys, we are still not running. What an absolute nightmare this has been. So we are 5 weeks out from the Chester Marathon. It's Friday today. We did the Chester Marathon 5 weeks ago on Sunday. We tried a run earlier this week, but the injury just flared up again. So going into the marathon, we had an issue with the right foot or the right ankle. Can't quite remember what it was. So we biked it for about three weeks before the marathon. Hardly did any running. Ankle held up in the marathon. Then afterwards, obviously, the whole body was in bits for about a week in terms of DOMS, muscle soreness, etc. Once that had subsided, we had a lot of inflammation around the joints themselves, the ankle joints, knee joints. That all calmed down, other than this time my left foot. So I was getting a bit of sort of, I wouldn't say pain, but just tenderness and stiffness, and it just didn't feel right on the top of my left foot, in between my toes and the arch of my shin. So according to ChatGPT, which is amazing by the way, I literally use that for everything in my life now, I've got extensor tendonitis, which is basically just inflammation of the tendons in that part of the foot. So gave it a good 2.5 weeks after the marathon. Ended up playing paddle, which probably wasn't a wise thing to do. It's probably one of the worst things to do if you've got any sort of ankle or foot injury, or the sort of moving around, rotating, pushing off your ankles. That then set it back to how it felt post-marathon. So I felt like I'd gone back almost like 2 weeks recovery. Gave it another 2 weeks off, no running. So went for the first run Tuesday this week. Felt okay before going into the run. Didn't really have any issues. Maybe some slight tenderness, some slight pain when I really sort of curled my toes up towards my foot and towards my shin. I felt like a bit of niggle then, but I didn't even notice it. Like when walking, I could hop on the foot fine. Went for a 5k, and about sort of 20 minutes into it, I could just feel the ankle and the foot flaring up again. Now it feels fine again, so we're a couple of days on, but I'm just not risking it. So frustrating, really frustrating. So we're at the gym now. We're in the car park, parked up. Gonna go do a weight session. So we're still getting sort of 4 or 5 sessions a week, but it's not what we want to be doing. We want to be out there running. It's the convenience for running that I just love. Having a family now, being able to just sneak a run in when the baby's asleep, or sort of get a spare hour. Whereas when you go to the gym, even to use the bike at the gym, I've got to drive there, park up, get in there, get out. It adds another sort of 40 minutes onto the whole process. That's why I just love running so much. I'm itching to get out there, but it's going to be another couple of weeks, I think. Listen, at the minute, obviously I don't do any running with any sort of groups or any run clubs or anything like that. I do all my training on my own, so it can be quite an isolating sport, especially when you get these sorts of injuries. So it would be great to hear of any sort of similar issues people have had post any marathons, or any issues people have had with injuries and how they've got over it and what their recovery has been like. Would be good to hear. So drop your comments down below. I'm going to try and keep the videos coming out, but obviously without running, the content is drying up pretty quickly. I am working on one at the moment. It's a reverse transformation video. So basically, I ended up putting on quite a bit of weight during the marathon training, contrary to probably what most people believe. So I'm doing a reverse transformation video. I'm going to try and talk through what went on there and what my sort of thought process is and why I think that happened. So I'm just working on that at the moment, but I'm trying to make that one actual sort of good quality. So I'm spending a bit of time. Hopefully that should be coming out as my next video, but we'll keep you updated. So yeah, remember to drop your comments down below if you've had any sort of injuries and how you've overcome them. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you all soon.